Hi guys. Good to see you. Today we will learn a bit about cybersecurity at military industry. Firstly, we will travel in time. We will talk about what happened, what is happening, and what is probably to happen in this field. Then, a practical case will be showed, as well as a chapter dedicated to a more consensual subject's vision. Well, enough of small talk. Shall we begin?
Chapter 1. Past.
Here is a timeline until this moment. Common sense tells us that espionage appeared long ago. But, did you know that are references of that kind of operations on the Bible? When Moses started his expedition to the territory of present state of Israel, already existed spies. Now those operations are much more sophisticated, as you know. Two major boosters are related with the invention, in 1946, of the ENIAC, the first programmable computer, and the transistor, in 1947, giving birth to the Third Industrial Revolution. With all this new technology and motivated by events like the 9/11, the Army started to focus on capable cybernetic forces. So, the time where battalions had to march into a battlefield equipped with tanks, cannons and airplanes is fading away. Like I said before, espionage already exists for millenniums, so you can guess what happened, right? The bad guys started to use that technology too. So, instead of war with bullets, we started to have war with bytes.
Chapter 2. Present.
Internet-connected and net-centric world, cyber attacks are increasingly growing and becoming more sophisticated, and they may have dangerous repercussions in several contexts. The targets of these attacks are not only ordinary individuals, but organizations and countries. So the existence of cyber defense strategies is mandatory. Aware of these threats, NATO members have declared cyber defense as an operational domain, just like air, sea and land. NATO have agreed to defend against attacks in cyberspace just as they do with attacks launched against targets on other warfare domains. Cyber defense is becoming an inseparable part of NATO's fundamental principle of collective defense. Cyber defense strategies were established with the concern of developing programs with defined procedures and data models that enable the communication between different countries, languages and information systems. This way, it is possible to improve the effectiveness of joint operations and enhance the interoperability skills. Strategies for improving decision-making, protecting control and command systems, and also assuring the confidentiality of information are being implemented to enhance information security to guarantee the reliability of systems and success of operations. Concerning NATO's strategic concept, a project named the Global Commons Project is being carried out by a LAN command transformation. This project offers to NATO's state members some training concerning how they must be prepared for attacks in the several domains, including cyber defense, in order to assure the Euro-Atlantic prosperity, security and stability.
Chapter 3. Future.
As we know, the future is undefined and unpredictable. This is not an exception in the military industry. However, looking at past events and trends, it is possible to be a bit closer to understanding possible behaviors regarding the future. Cybersecurity is evolving, and systems are becoming more and more sophisticated. In that sense, the military is developing some extremely effective methods of protection recurrent to machine learning, artificial intelligence and deep learning. These three areas will allow a development of technical devices that will lead to high-tech cyber warfare. Military cybersecurity organizations must try to invest in better methods to catch threats and eliminate opponents. For instance, the concept of threatcasting, developed by Army Cyber Institute, focuses in anticipating and influencing the future 10 years from now. In cyberspace domain, characteristics need to be defined and developed. This requires collaboration between society, enterprises, military and academia. It is believed that there is potential for a fast integration and introduction of new capabilities built into a software framework. The defense establishment is starting to take advantage of some of the capabilities that the software-based systems can afford. Achieving a robust and intuitive design is hard, and vulnerabilities can arise when least expected. Just the maintenance of the systems is a task the military struggles with. That is why their web pages are unavailable to the public.
Chapter 4. Case.
Cybersecurity is being developed worldwide. Of course, there are countries that have a more effective presence than others. Do you know any operation regarding cybersecurity that is being done by Portugal? Okay, I will show you. Imagine a soldier with a weapon. This is kind of what you imagine, right? Well, not the type of weapon that I was talking about. A computer is more my style. Like this soldier, there are more 9 that are conducting cyberspace operations since 2016, with the purpose of protecting for SAS Armada's networks. Note that this team makes part of National Cybersecurity Center or, shortly, CNCS. This team is installed in a bunker, in Lisbon, and detects, in average, 200 threats per day. Of course there are plenty of these that do not are real threats, so there is a process named automatic filtering. The result of this process is the real threats that deserve a personalized treatment. So, soldiers must always be prepared. Right, guys?
Yes, sir!
So, where is the place of Portugal regarding cybersecurity? The International Telecommunication Union, an organization owned by United Nations, created the Global Cybersecurity Index, a multi-stakeholder initiative to measure the commitment of countries to cybersecurity. In the top 3 are Singapore, United States and Malaysia, being on the leading zone. Portugal is in the maturing zone, occupying the 55th position. In the last position is Equatorial Guinea, being in the bottom of initiating zone. Not bad, huh?
Chapter 5. What if?
In this chapter a more consensual vision of the future of the subject will be discussed. Let's think together. In a distant past, a confrontation would require a battalion, while today one person is all that is needed. Anyone discovering a vulnerability in his opponent's systems can use it to control all that enemy's information. And let's not forget, information is the most precious asset of the military. Arms control agreements, which have served to limit the use of nuclear, biological and chemical weapons, are one of the most effective strategic stability mechanisms in use today. This means that it's just ethics that allows us to maintain international security. The emergence of quantum computing constitutes a magnificent and dangerous technological breakthrough. In one hand, it will allow deciphering any encrypted information in mere seconds. However, any military, political or economic secret can be exposed, leading to unimaginable consequences. And what's our limit? World military history teaches us that the human beings have always sought to become indestructible, and technology is giving us a significant help. The long-term goal of nanotechnology is to be able to completely manipulate molecular and atomic structures, and to allow us to analyze and repair any physical disease in the body, creating the super soldiers. I hope you liked this explanation and you had understand a bit more about cybersecurity. See you soon. Bye.